Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really fun and easy bookmark out of fabric. These are wonderful as little gifts, and I know that it's after Christmas, but these are great for any little gift. If you know how to sew, if you have a sewing machine, or even if you don't have a sewing machine, you can do these by hand. They're super easy. And all they are 4-inch squares. And for this project, you need 3 of them. They can be coordinating fabrics, the same fabric, anything you want. And you just cut 4-inch squares and place them on top of each other like that. And then the one that's folded in half is just folded and pressed. And then I did do some top stitching on that one just to make it look good. You don't have to do that. That is totally optional. And then I did put some interfacing just to give it a little bit more stability, and I only put it on one of the 4-inch squares. You can put them on all of the 4-inch squares if you really want to. It probably would make it a little stiffer if you want a stiffer bookmark, but this actually worked just great for me, just one little piece. And you just place it right sides together with the little triangle one in between, and then leave a space open to turn it inside out. So here's how you lay it out again. And then I'm just going to, right sides together, and I'm just going to start there and then leave a little spot open. And you'll see that I'm just going around kind of close to the edges. I think I'm leaving like 1/4-inch seam allowance, something like that. Super, super fast. So what I did was I made a whole bunch of these as like companions to other gifts and other presents. I made some for my husband, and I made one to go with a book sleeve that I made for my daughter. So in coordinating fabrics, they look really cute. You can just do whatever you want. Take the person's favorite color and like a fun pattern. And these are really cute. They do stay in the corner of your books. It slides over the corner of your book page, and they stay in pretty well. So see how fast that was? I did not speed that up at all. Just went around the edges and left a little space open. And then now I'm going to just trim the corners so that we get a nice crisp corner. And then just make sure you don't trim your stitches, obviously, because that would be bad. And then just turn it inside out through that little space that you left there. This can be a little fiddly. It's kind of hard to get it through, but because it's a little small hole, you can make a little bit bigger of a hole if you really want to, but this works just fine, just pulling it all the way through. So it's pulled all the way the right side out, and that little section there, I just folded in so that it wasn't open anymore. And you could leave it like this if you really wanted to and just hand stitch the edge closed. But I really like the look of top stitching, and it just makes it look a little bit more professional, and it closes off that little section that was open without any hand stitching. So the little corners are a little bulky, and if you have a machine that is not great, then it could be a little difficult to get through these little corners. My machine it's a Singer older model. It can plow through anything. So this was pretty easy for my machine to go through. You don't have to do the top stitching if you don't want to. You could do it by hand. So this, if you have a good machine, it should be just fine. Or you could even do the top stitching a little bit closer in to avoid the corners. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. I did mess up on this one. I don't know exactly where, but I think I was a little bit too close in. My stitches were not perfect, and I just was like, oh man. And then I decided to do another stitch along the other side, and I think, so the opening I think was just a little bit not closed enough. So I decided to go through and do another little stitch and close it up a little bit better. And it was just double top stitching. It kind of looked cool. This one was for my husband, and he's not super picky, and he just gets what I give him. So he loved it. And it kind of looks cool with the double stitching. So they're not perfectly straight stitches or anything. If I used black thread, then you wouldn't even be able to notice. But I kind of liked the look of the white on the black. If my stitches were a little straighter, it probably would look great. But that's what I decided to do. It was kind of a little bit of a mess up that turned into a design choice. So it's fine. This is probably not something I would want to sell just because it's not absolutely perfect. But someone probably thought I did that on purpose. So you could if you really wanted to. But I think it looks super cute. And it fits in the corner of your book. So this is a really big, thick, nice book. And I just stick it over a couple pages and it stays in great. I did some tests with some different types of books, and they really do stay on the top of your page. They don't really come out very easily at all. I even like shook the book around like a crazy person and it didn't come off. So these are really, really great, and they're a little bit different than your average normal bookmark, and probably not something that you would find just regularly on Amazon or something. And look at these cute patterns. The little kitty cat is mine. I love it. And these are just regular old cotton. This one I did mess up on also, so I'm keeping that one for sure. And then this cute chicken fabric. So I hope you liked this little bit of a different, fun, fast video. And thanks for watching. Bye.